Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I have another review for you, and this is kind of interesting. So this is a Marvel-related review, and as you know, I've done a couple. I typically have done some Marvel Legends reviews, and now I have some SH Figuarts for Avengers Infinity War coming up as well. But I saw this at the Disney store at the mall that we have, and I thought this was kind of cool. So these are exclusive to the Disney store, and they have these figurine sets for a variety of Disney properties. They have like a Moana one, there's Big Hero 6, just a bunch of like Disney related franchises, but they also have ones for Star Wars and Marvel because those are now owned by Disney, of course. But what caught my attention was the fact that you get multiple different figurines in one pack, and the price is actually really good. Like, even though these are not articulated figures, these are just like little models and displays and stuff, the paint, at least at a glance, seemed really nice for what it is. And guess how much this costs? Like, you would think maybe, I don't know, $30, $40. No, this thing is $15. $15, that's it. And currently, as of the recording of this video, there's a sale where if you buy 2 or more of these sets, they're $10 each. That's a steal in my opinion. So for that price alone, if you have a Disney store near you, go check it out. As of the recording of this video, their website also has the same promotion, and it's free shipping on orders of $75 or more. Otherwise, the cheapest shipping for me was like $5. So that's still not bad at all. So definitely check it out. I got a couple of these, so I'll be doing a couple of these reviews, but here's the first one, and this is from Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, Spider-Man is my favorite comic book superhero, so I saw this and I immediately had to pick it up. So they have these figurine sets and then deluxe figurine sets, which have some larger characters and are a couple dollars more expensive. So this is just a regular size figurine set for Spider-Man, and there's 6 figurines in here, as you can see. So you got some Spider-Man artwork on the sides, which looks really, really cool. And then the back of the box, of course, just has Spider-Man Homecoming. So very basic logo. You know, you can see that it's $15 right there, which is pretty good. But very, very basic logo. But we're just going to open this up, and then I'm going to show you an up-close look at the figurines in this set. So let's take a look. Alright, here they are out of the packaging, and these things actually look really cool. I'm actually pretty satisfied with these overall. So you get 3 different Spider-Mans and then 3 other characters as well. So let's save the best for last. Let's move Spider-Man to the end and let's focus on some of these guys. So you have Shocker right here, this version of Shocker. And I just want to show you the detail on these figures. So I'm going to try and zoom in here and show you up close. I'm honestly impressed with the detail on these things. There's no articulation, so these are just little models that you can basically have on display, and it's really cool. I'm not the biggest, like, I didn't really care much for the Shocker in this incarnation of it, because it was just kind of like the one little blaster thing, you know, it wasn't all out, like a full suit or anything like that, so it was, you know, it was okay, but it's still neat to have, you know, another little character like this, which is pretty neat. So they all come with this little base right here. It says Disney, Marvel, that sort of thing. Very, very basic looking, but, you know, it's a little model. It's a little model figure. There's nothing, again, no movement or anything like that. But, yeah, Shocker's probably the least interesting one out of the set. So, still pretty neat, though. Definitely a lot of detail. Now, Vulture. Now, this guy looks epic. I think this looks really cool. The wings especially, like, just make him look so menacing. And I like what they did with him, where they gave him this kind of curling stand so that he's sort of flying up in the sky, which looks really nice. It's not like the Amiibo where they have that clear plastic stand that sticks up their butt or something like that, you know? Like, they actually have this, which looks really nice, this curling design stand, even though it's just going right into his back like that. The way they did it makes it look even better, I think, than some of the Amiibo. And you consider the price of that compared to these, like, I'm actually impressed. So, you know, it's a very basic quality stand, but still, pretty decent stuff. And the detail on this thing is pretty nice as well. So let's just kind of zoom in here. So you have kind of like the helmet right there, as you can see. Oops, I'm kind of knocking these over. Let me try and focus here. So there's that. He's got his little jacket and everything. Yeah, pretty decent. I like his little claws right there on his feet. Really, really nice. So good detail all around, but then of course when you get to the wings, like I'm impressed at the little, even the tiny little bits of that sort of goldish color right there. This is an impressive amount of detail for a little model like this. I'm honestly very, very impressed with what you're getting. I mean, look at that. If you love the Vulture's design in this movie, this set is worth it just for the Vulture alone. And he looks really cool. The wingspan just makes him look that much more menacing and just awesome. Like that's super cool. So that's the Vulture, which looks great. Then you even have Iron Man, because of course he was a big part of Spider-Man Homecoming right here. I forget which suit this is, Mark whatever, I guess. But here's what the stand looks like. So this one's got like, he's blasting off, so it's like a cloud of fire and smoke or something. He's blasting off into the sky right there. And I think overall, I think the Iron Man figure itself looks pretty nice. The fiery stuff, I have a couple of minor little issues with it, which I'll mention in a second. Now this one, for some reason, had dust all over it in the box. It's a sealed box, and all the other figures didn't. I don't know why this one did. So it was a little odd, so I just kind of washed it off, and it seems like it's fine now. But just taking an up-close look at this guy, yeah, really nice paint that they used too. It kind of shines, you know, little bits of gold right there, silver as well. Like, it's got a nice shine to it. This is probably the one that, like, paint-wise seems the most sloppiest a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look as sleek as some of the other ones. It looks like it was sort of rush job painted a little bit. But, you know, again, at the price point that you're paying for, like, it's pretty good, though. I mean, just the amount of paint. Like, I would have expected, like, it to be all red with maybe a little bit of gold or something. But they've got, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty impressed with the what they were able to do with the detail for the price point. Put some Power Ranger stuff to shame, to be completely honest. But yeah, now my one minor gripe is, so where the fire is, you see how you kind of have like that pinkish thing right there with the explosions? I think that looks okay. Maybe it could have been done better, but you know, it looks okay. I'm assuming that might be the glue or something to hold it together. But down here, I'm guessing that's sort of the glue around the flames. It looks a little odd. And at first I couldn't tell if that's how it was supposed to be or if that was like messed up stuff that was like on it or whatever. But I washed it off and it seems fine. So I think that's purposeful. It's just probably like the glue or something that's on it. So I don't know. It's a little sloppy with the paint and kind of how they put it together. But honestly, overall it still looks really nice. And you kind of have it on your desk like that. That's still pretty cool. I do like having that Iron Man just kind of floating up there like that. Definitely really, really sweet. And then, of course, that brings us to Spider-Man. So you have 3 different ones, one of them being in his kind of homemade suit, which is really cool. I don't have any actual figures of this version of the suit, so I'm glad that I have this one. So he's got a plain base and stuff that he's standing on, but so this is kind of his homemade suit, and it looks really cool in figure form. I like it. He's got like that little jacket with the spider on it. You can see even down to the little device he created for all the web slinging and stuff. Like, I'm pretty impressed with how they included all that right on there. Like, that's, you know, really, really cool. Yeah, they did a great job with the detail. So, if you liked that sort of homemade suit from Spider-Man Homecoming, you got a little figure of it. And then you have the regular Spider-Man suit in sort of 2 different poses, basically. So 2 poses right here. So here's one of them. And he's kind of sitting down like that, ready to go, which is awesome. Just a plain, basic stand there. But looks good, though. Yeah, even just down to all the little lines. Of black paint and everything, like, looks really good for what it is, to be honest. You know, just kind of crouched and ready to go. Even his signature, you know, hand pose where he's about to shoot some web. So yeah, really, really cool overall. And then of course you have the other Spider-Man right here, where he's like kind of crawling around, you know, looking for stuff. So basic stand that he's on, and here you have him ready to go. Again, nice detail on the figures. The mask and stuff looks good too. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm pretty impressed overall. The one thing I kind of wish it had was, because you have Iron Man sort of taking off in a slightly bit of, like, kind of an action pose, I guess you could say. Spider-Man's just kind of crouched and ready. I wish they would have found a way to have one where he's, like, web slinging or something, or at least, like, aiming or shooting out, like, a little piece of web or something. But that's just more like a personal wish that by no means diminishes the set at all. I think the set is fantastic. And if you were a fan of Spider-Man Homecoming, you know, Spider-Man's design and or just the Vulture alone, this set is totally worth it. $15 or even just $10 if you can get the sale that was going on. Like, that's like usually one action figure as is, not even the cost of one Marvel Legends figure. So this is fantastic value, and this is available only at the Disney Store. So either online or in-store if you have one near you. I don't know if it's available international or not, but in the US at least, that's where you can find it. So I highly, highly recommend going to check this out. I have multiple sets from other Marvel series that I will be reviewing as well. This is just the first, and I'm excited about it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. If you enjoyed this review of the Spider-Man Homecoming figure set, well, I have a review of the brand new Ant-Man and the Wasp figure set coming up as well. Also got this from the Disney Store. Great movie, just saw it recently, and then got this figure set, which I'm really excited about. So if you want to see this review, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified of when the video goes live. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of these figure sets. I definitely think they're good value, so I'm excited about these, and I have more coming after this as well, so stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later.